Alright, hey everyone, welcome to Age of Empires 2. Today's tutorial is how to Dark Age Rush, or Drush for short. This is a pretty standard fast castle build order, but I will walk you through it the full way so you can understand all the little exceptions, why they're there, and what to do in order to Drush. So, right off the bat, I built 2 houses with my initial 3 villagers, which you should always do no matter what kind of build order it is. And as you can see, I actually garrisoned them in my town center and ungarrisoned them on the sheep. I just kind of do this no matter what, because if you were to start gathering wood because your sheep aren't quite under your town center yet, that way the villagers that were gathering wood drop it off before they come back out. Or that's just so none of it goes to waste. But as you can see, I have 6 villagers on sheep now. I trained an extra 3, and my next one is actually going to go over to this wood right here, as you can see. Yeah, there we go. I set the rally point right there, just so they can go to the wood. But they're not actually going to gather wood. They're going to build a lumber camp, and then they're going to gather wood. That's so that way you can reduce your walk time and whatnot. But here we go, sending some more villagers over there. We want about 4 on wood, and that's just because we need to afford a barracks. I am playing as the Celts, and normally I try to pick economy neutral civilizations when I make build order videos. But I didn't for this one because I kind of just wanted to play as the Celts so that way I can get their infantry bonus. And so they do have a small woodcutting bonus. Nothing too big. I don't think it actually changes how many villagers you need on wood. Just go 4 no matter what. You might want to go 5 if you're playing as someone like the Aztecs who don't have a bonus for wood gathering. But just, yeah, 4 is enough. But now that I have 4 on wood and 6 on sheep, my next villager is going to build this house right here, and she's going to lure this first boar. And why am I getting that boar? Well, it's because, actually, where is my second boar? Oh yeah, there's my second boar. Okay, I actually probably should have grabbed the second boar first. But anyways, this one is in the front of my base. You always want to grab a boar that's in the front of your base first, and that's to make sure they don't get stolen. Boar stealing isn't really common at lower levels of play, but it can still happen, so just don't risk it. But now my boar is under the town center, and all the villagers started hunting it, and now we're going to gather it. I do have this dead sheep right here, so I just sent 2 of my villagers onto that. I have 5 on the boar right now, which is actually enough to gather the boar. Normally you want 6, but 5 is enough to make sure none goes to waste. I think you actually need a minimum of 4 to keep it from, you know, decaying too much. But as you can see, I sent 3 of my villagers onto berries, and I did build a mill by them. And that's just to get a little extra food. This next villager that's going to go out is going to build 2 houses right here. Starting with the first house, and then they're going to move over. And that's just so we don't get population capped for when we actually start rushing. And as you can see, I am scouting around. Kind of stopped right there. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm scouting around looking for my enemy, because you really want to start scouting in the Dark Age for a Dark Age rush. And that's so you could find your opponent and take them out early, because if you don't know where they are, then it's not really an effective drush, because you're going to spend most of your time looking around for them, and then they'll already be in the feudal age by the time you get to them. And that's not ideal. But as you can see, I'm gathering my, or luring my second boar without a house, and I don't need one because this guy's building these houses right here. And I sent 1 villager over to gold. And the reason I'm doing that is just because I need 10 gold, because I did get loom on my first boar. Now, you can avoid loom if there's no lag in the game, or you can do what I'm doing and gather gold right here after you get Loom, because Loom actually runs you 10 gold short of being able to train 3 militia, and then you'd only be able to get 2 out, which isn't ideal. But as you can see, I'm building a mine finally after that, and I sent another villager over to gold, and this is where it starts becoming more like a fast castle. And if you were paying attention, my villager that built the 2 houses finally built the barracks, and now we are training militia. So you want 2 on gold right now, 5 on that wood, 4 on berries. Yeah, I sent another one on berries after I got my second boar. And you want, well, you want 8 on food, your initial food, which is the boar and the sheep. And then you're going to want 4 on this wood right here, your secondary wood. And as you can see, training my militia, and we are almost ready to attack. Alright, so now we have 4 on wood, which brings us to a total of 9 on wood, actually. We have 4 on berries, still 8 on sheep after they finished gathering the boar, and 2 on gold. Plus our 3 militia and our scout. And I'm actually training another one to go onto... Okay, sheep, yeah. And as you can see right here, I'm taking my healthy villagers that were gathering food to go build a mill by the deer, and that's so we can get to the castle age at a reasonable time. But here we are, harassing some enemy villagers, keeping them off their wood. You kind of want to keep them off their important resources like berries and whatnot, but the hardest AI is actually pretty evil, and so if you're within 20 tiles of their town center, they'll start attacking you, and then they'll just chase you around for a bit. So just pay attention to that if you're playing against an AI. If you're playing against a human opponent, they'll stop chasing you after a while. You just have to go around, poke their villagers a little bit, and distract them from their resource. And then their economy will suffer. You don't want to actually kill anyone. I mean, I guess you can if you trap them or something, but yeah, killing them, it puts you at risk for them chasing you back, because villagers have similar stats to militia. Actually, militia only have 1 better attack, really. So they're pretty formidable opponents, so you don't want to actually get in a fight with a villager with your militia. You just want to beat them up a little. And I finally clicked up to feudal age, and I made some farms with my hurt villagers and the 2 other villagers from food. I believe I actually sent some of my food villagers yet to gold right here. So now I don't have 2 on gold, I have 4 on gold. You don't have to do that. You can actually just keep 2 on gold for quite a while. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to go crossbowman when I get into the castle age because of my Celtic wood bonus. So nothing in my economy has really changed. I still got 4 on berries and 10 on wood. We got 4 hunting right now. We got 4 on farms, and we got 4 on gold. Of course, you don't have to, as I already said, make your economy like mine. Just cater to the attack you want to go for. And since mine is archers, I'm going heavy into wood. Not quite yet. I train more villagers for wood. But yeah, as you can see, I'm going into early gold right now, and that's just so I can afford units. And right as I enter the feudal age, I stick down a blacksmith and an archery range, and the archery range is so I can get the crossbows out, and the blacksmith is so I can upgrade them. And I'm actually training... Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay. It was just instinct for me to start training units when I got in feudal age, but oh well. And as you can see, huge distraction, nice idle time on the villagers right here. They actually have to they're trying to chase me right now, but then they also have to walk all the way back to the wood they were gathering, so that actually really sets them back. And right as that goes up, we will be able to click up. There we go. Alright. So I clicked up at 15 minutes, which is actually a little late for a fast castle, but you have to keep in mind that I did train militia, and militia take both food and gold, so it actually set my feudal age time back just a little bit, and thus it sets my castle age time back. But this time is going to be much better than just a regular castle age after a 22 pop feudal on Arabia. So we're going up to castle. These are my hunters right here, since they hunted all the deer, and I just built a second archery range with them, and I believe I sent them to go farm actually, because I have a lot of wood right now. Yeah. Alright, so they're gonna start building farms over there, and I'm keeping my scout right here away from combat because he's really low on health and I still want to see a little bit of the map. And I'm just kind of harassing some gold villagers with my militia. You just want to be careful with your militia. Again, don't get into fights with villagers. Just smack them around a little bit. And we're sending some of my berry villagers over to build farms because I only have one bush left. And there's only 20 food left on it, so it doesn't really matter. It's at this point in the game where farming starts becoming more efficient, since you're out of huntables and whatnot. So we're about to enter the castle age, and then I will start training crossbows. So I'm training archers right here, and I'm getting crossbowmen at the other archery range, and then I will start harassing my opponent with all of my crossbowmen. And since I have crossbowmen, they're superior even to skirmishers, so if you can mass up crossbowmen with basic armor upgrades or attack upgrades such as fletching, they'll be able to win in a fight with a skirmisher. And I did lose my militia right there because I don't really need them anymore, and I figured I might as well just create some idle time, and now I'm getting crossbows out. So that's pretty much it for the Dark Age rush into Fast Castle. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.